Hello, passionate duelists. This is a new series, might be limited. We'll see if you all enjoy it. This series is called the GOAT Tour, or I assume as my logo says, GOAT Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading Card Game Tour. So I've thought about doing a sort of limited run challenge where we take a deck, right, once a week, do a duel or so. I'll probably post a second duel on my Patreon. But once a week, we will go on the Dueling Book website with a GOAT format deck and just try the deck out. May try different builds. Just get a good sample of it. It's not going to be a full Dueling Book ladder season. I don't know if we're going to do necessarily the ladder. Really, just whatever comes our way, whether it's on the ladder or casual or dueling other people who wants to join in, just to like try decks out that I want to play really more Yu-Gi-Oh with. And one I had to pick was the Gravekeepers. Gravekeepers is my favorite archetype ever in Yu-Gi-Oh, and there's a lot I like, but Gravekeepers I have been a fan of even before they came to the TCG. Originally, I saw them in a preview for Pharaonic Guardian in a 2003 Ghost Masters magazine, I believe it's called. I have the magazine. It's kind of interesting just looking at a lot of these OCG cards before they came. When they came, I built them when I had the opportunity, and I definitely remember playing them in like GOAT format, even though historically they weren't really seen. It's one of those decks that is generally considered a lower tier deck. You might see a top here and there, but a lot of that kind of depends on the duelist. But we're gonna jump in and we're gonna see how this deck really works. So this is my current build. I've been kind of split on whether I wanted more assailant or more spear soldier, or like what the ratio between these two, because these are your primary offensive Gravekeeper attackers. But I decided to go with Assailant just because the defense might come in more handy than the piercing damage, and also just the ability to change attack position is really nice, whereas Spear Soldier is better against stuff like flips and GOAT tokens. So I did have a second Spear Soldier in the side if we want to go through that. I had the one guard as a way to out things in case we need more flippity flips in conjunction with Gravekeeper Spy. This also works with Tsukiyomi. So Tsukiyomi essentially has 4 targets we can mess around with. I'm also running a tomato package with 2 tomatoes, a Sangan, and a Newdoria. Originally, I just had the 2 Sangans and Newdoria. Also Spirit Reaper. I added more of these just to have more options, because obviously Gravekeeper, it's not Chaos Turbo, it's not Go Control, right? It's going to have more problems than the average deck. So I wanted to add some destruction capabilities, and I wanted to add some stall capabilities. Now, you could run a warrior package, and we might do that in the future. If you think that's the way to go, certainly let me know. But I opted for this more recruiter thing, because if we're not going to have like a DD warrior lady or an exiled force, I still wanted something that could potentially deal with cards, and potentially have a card that can draw the game out so we can get into those cards that could protect us, like Newdoria or Tribe Infecting Virus. Tsukiyomi technically works in some regards with Nobleman of Crossout, because a lot of Gravekeeper strategies, either they're really bad with card advantage, or they're really niche in what they can ultimately do. And I've been playing Gravekeepers for a long time in a variety of formats, so I hope I have a rough idea of how to pilot things. So I'm running 1 terraforming. You could potentially even cut it out entirely, but I like having at least 1 searchable option, because GOAT format GKs don't have access to Commandant, they don't have access to Gravekeeper Stella, they don't have Recruiter that would be seen in like 2011, so, which is kind of unfortunate that they're missing a lot of pieces. I've seen people run Gravekeeper's Chief as a tribute to bring back one. I still think Chief is kind of bad. As much as a purist to Yu-Gi-Oh! I am, I wouldn't rule out running one, but I feel like it'd be better to either run a Rite of Spirit or a Zaborg, or even like a Premature Burial, which I'm not running just because Necro Valley doesn't let you do that. You know, there might be times where you don't have Necro Valley because you don't necessarily want to slam Necro Valley down turn one if you're able to, even with a GK in hand. Just because chaos monsters are so prevalent, you kind of want to get these at the most opportune times, which is easier game one because your opponent's not going to have a ton of backer removal, most likely, maybe unless you're playing warriors. But that's why I have stuff like Royal Decree, Dust Tornado, and Seven Tools of the Bandit in the side deck to side in to eventually to kind of counter side against the opponent. Not so much of what they're playing, although we do have some stuff in the side that goes along that way, like Royal Decree, Saku, Mobius, Jowgen, Asura, and Mystic Walk. So my main thing, I wanted to get like waste out a lot of monsters and help ways to kind of speed through the deck. Rite of Spirit kind of works in that regard, in which we're not playing a ton of GKs or really a ton of monsters in general. So Rite of Spirit will give us a little bit more aggression or safety factor, even though it can't technically brick, but like still can call a Premature Burial. You know what I mean? Lightning Vortex, when I thought, because I didn't want to run Raigeki Break. I know a lot of decks kind of tend to, but we don't really have the luxury of just kind of sending cards to the graveyard because we're not fueling chaos plays. We're not running Sinister Serpent or Night Assailant. It's just like not like a ton that I feel comfortable with discard traps. So Lightning Vortex potentially taking care of a ton of monsters for face-up maneuverability is great. It kind of clashes with the Book of Moon, but with the Book of Moon, I feel more confident with something like this. Obviously, you might want to run more Spear Soldiers, but just turning monsters off like Thousand Eyes Restrict or any problematic thing is great. Noma Crossout also like kind of works with this. You can also use it on your own Spy. You can use it on your Gravekeeper's Guard. You can use it on Spirit Reaper, which is an interesting thing you can do. So that's why I was running all the Book of Moons and Brain Control. Another way to take care of Chaos monsters, right? Take control, banish it. Great, you know, if they get it out, because theoretically Necro Valley will protect you. It's too bad we don't have Imperial Tombs, which would be wonderful. The other card you might be wondering about is Royal Decree. I did consider it, but I feel like we need to be running a drastically different build for that. And just given how Chaos Monsters really like stuff in the graveyard, I'm a bit iffy on it. Maybe next week we could try a Royal Tribute build, see how that feels. You could even run Royal Oppression. Like, I know it works slower than it does in Edison, but it still technically works. I don't know if I want to go like full Edison build though. But this is a build I ended up, and hopefully it can put in some work. So let's find out. All right, we found our first opponent. This is going to be a fun one. All right, I'm playing Zedu, it looks like. All right, so we get the first, we get the RPS, so we're going to go first. You kind of always want to go first in GOAT format, right? Like, is there a deck that wants to go second? Okay, so there's always the theory of, like, do you set or the GL you set like or summon the Sandgan / like Tomato, you know, things that want to activate in the graveyard. I feel let's have them play around something. I don't know if we want to set anything else, because like Book of Moon, because these two can combo, so these two can like get rid of something potentially. So I think I might just summon Tomato and end there. Let this guy do his thing. I think recruiters are kind of underrated in GOAT format. There's a lot of like cool stuff that they can get out. Obviously, banishing is terrible with them, but that's kind of only for like chaos stuff, right? Like if you have other monsters in play, like they're gonna shit. I want to GOAT format, and we're getting GOAT format. Okay. All right, Breaker is down. Do we just... I kind of want to send the Assailant, but that kind of gives our shtick away. But I mean, Tribe could get lost too, potentially. Yeah. I don't want to get rid of like any of these two. Yeah, we'll send the assailant. It is what it is. Take one for the team. And because we kept our knock, we get rewarded. We get the rewarded. Okay, so we have two TDs and 3 unknowns. All right. Well, there's a Necro Valley. Golly, I wish we kept that. So I'm not really running it. I did consider running Takoichi in this deck. I did not. I don't think I'm running any flips aside from Spy. So if this is Spy, that might hurt a bit. But you know, let's just go for it. Let's just knock this boy out. Oh no! Well, there goes all of our spies. Banish. Maybe they were like baiting it out. Banish. Banish. Like, it's a possibility, but, you know, I'd rather just get rid of their spies. Like, they only have 1 TD in gray. Like, we're good, right? I don't even want to summon the tribe, quite honestly. Like, I don't want to just, like, punch. And pass. Like, I don't want to give them, like, free access to take care of the Necro Valley. Like, they still have to take care of my tomato. Like, fucking tomato! You gotta take care of it! Before he spoils, then you got a bad tomato. And we don't do bad tomatoes. If only I had another knock. I was going like Heart of the Cards, the other knock. But it didn't happen. If that's a Faith, it's a duo. And that's okay, I think. That's okay, I think. Sanjan. Alright. Serp. So one thing to keep in mind, Serp does work under Necro Valley in this. Do I set the mirror just like bluff something? I feel like no, because he has Serp and like 2 TDs. And he's not sending any like back rows, which is kind of odd. But now he has Light and Dark. So, you know what? He might have a Chaos. If he has like 3 unknowns and he hasn't slammed anything down. I'm going to activate it. I think now's the time. Now's like, well, bam! Necro Valley. And there's a good chance he has back removal. I mean, he's like a third through his deck. But nothing. T-set. See, duo would be nice if he didn't have a Serp and 2 TDs in hand. Honestly, I might just save the duo for, like, Tribe. Because there's essentially a 2 out of 5 chance. Like, what does that, like, narrow down to? Very low % chance I hit anything good. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like we're still good. If he ain't doing anything. Like, he hasn't Mirror Force yet, but we also don't know what this is. So let's just keep going at it. I might be playing this too cautiously. He must have had that in hand. No targ. Okay, so I take an additional, what is that, 25, so that's 1,100. Ouch. I'm not going to Tribe yet. But now he has that. Like, he could attack. Do I want to bait the duo? No, I don't think so. I think we're still good. He might not even want to blow up the Necro now if his Gravekeeper is strong. I can't tell if, like, this is, like, really intense or if I'm just a scrub. Okay. No TDs. I will upstart. Might as well upstart now. Snatch is not bad. There's a chance that's a Serpent. There's always a chance. But he did set, like, another card. Honestly, we could... oh, we could snatch Book of Moon, reflip, and get, like, something else out. Do we want to be greedy? How greedy do we want to be? Greedy me wants to be really, really greedy. But, if we get this, we're essentially going... fuck it, let's go greedy. Let's get the greed. He's thinking. He's thinking. What is it? What does he get? What does he got? Okay. All right. I think now we get the Spear Soldier. So now these are some Buffy the Vampire Slayers right here. Ooh. We'd love to see it. We love to see it. Okay. Now, should I switch Tomato to defense to play around Mirror Force? I feel like we should. So Spear might get like a good chunk in. Interesting. Well, I guess he kind of has to, because if this thing's already not going to do anything, this thing I'll just get another card out. So we know he has 2 darks and a light. He has at least 2. So there's something there that is unknown. I feel fine not setting the Mirror Force because he still can't do anything. He hasn't answered this Tomato like in any capacity yet, which is what I want to see. Yeah, he's trying to dig for like that heavy or Typhoon because he most likely has like a Chaos, because this is Chaos Turbo we're playing against, which is, you know, the GOAT experience. So much setting. See, the thing with Serpent, I feel like a lot of people don't even know that works under Necro Valley because it moves itself from the grave, which you are allowed to do. Okay, so no TD. Okay. Honestly, I don't even want to like bait into anything. I think we just punch with Spear. And then we punch... Ooh, okay. That's fine. We'll flip this guy up. Because I don't want to get knocked. And then we'll set that, and then we'll pass. So if we get Mirror Force out of the way with that way, like, I'm kind of fine with it, honestly. Like, what's the worst that will happen? Phoenix. Ooh. Ooh, why? Interesting. I'm okay with this. That's fine. Heavy. He's going for something. Is it Chaos time? No. Okay, so there's always a Serpent possibility. He didn't flip that, which tells me that that might be the Serpent. I'm gonna normal The tomate. I kind of want to confirm it, like, if that is a serpent. Because if that's a serpent, I honestly might duo. If he doesn't have the serpent hand. Okay. That confirms that. So if that thing in his hand might be a chaos. But no, it has to be Thunder Dragon. Right? Yeah, because he still has one Thunder Dragon. Okay, never mind. Interesting. I'm going to set the Mirror Force. He might be up to some, like, shenanigans. So he's going to get the Serp back. Which means he could potentially... Graceful Charity. I mean, it's GOAT format, you know what I mean? So there's the last TD, and then there's... Okay, so now he has 3 unknown... So now fully unknown hand. There's the Faith. He can get back Heavy, probably. Maybe Graceful. Yeah. So now he's, like, fully reshaping his hand. So this might be kind of bad. Like, Chaos is online. Absolutely. Absolutely online. So, if he gets a Chaos, he's definitely banishing the Tomato. But we do have Tribe. And we did keep the Duo, so we do have something in hand. Okay, it's a Sorks, no BLS. Not saying he doesn't have BLS in hand. And I'll take 3. I'll take 3 hundo every day, unless we're, like, game shot. Alright. Honestly, it's even better. 2 spellcasters? In this economy? Oh, oh. Slam this guy down. So, what do you ban? Ban Thunder Dragon and a Sook. It's fine. Okay. That's kind of the fortunate part that we're not running Chaos ourselves, so we can't, like... That's kind of why I didn't want to run the Warrior package, because it's like, you got DD and Exile. I'd rather run stuff that has a little bit more synergy with each other. Okay. Definitely duoing now. And middle for the win! Snatch Seal, not bad, and his own Tribe. He can still Chaos the shit out of us, though, but that's all we can do right now. It's all we can do. It's all we can do in GOAT format. Tribe. The Everlasting Serpent. Serpent's such a stupid card. Oh no, we're gonna get... He might attack. Yeah, he's gonna attack, and then... Ooh, bad move, I'm afraid. Oh, I mean, I definitely see the logic. I absolutely see the logic. Like, there's a good chance that could have been a bluff. Ooh, me likey that. I'm gonna hold on until main 2, because I just want this like plane attack to get through. I have him feel like a little more comfy. Okay, and then that's fine. Yeah, because he could have targeted Necro Valley, and that might have been, like, actual trouble. So, this kind of thing with Necro Valley, I feel like a lot of people kind of play just like any other field spell, but it's way more than any other field spell. So this guy knows that you can Serp, which is cool. Hopefully I get another upstart. My original build had like a bunch of Jar Greeds as well to like speed things up. And there's that known Serp or Tribe. It's either a Faith or a Dekoichi. I kind of don't even want to, like, throw this tribe down, quite honestly. Because if he brings back something annoying, like, if he brings back, like, a Snatch Steal, then I got 2 monsters I'm, like, worrying about. So I think I might just pass here. Especially if I can potentially... If he slams down something bigger and I can have a quick out with tribe, I kind of want that. Like, it's kind of nice. Like, where are my knocks, boy? See, that's even more annoying. That's fine. It's nice about Rite of Spirit, too, is that it's not connected like Call or Premature Burial is. So, you know, if I want to, like, revive a GK, you know, I can. Actually, can he Moth with Necro Valley up? Actually, I'm thinking about it, yeah. I think I'll target Spear Soldier. Because he has all these defense stuff. And that's the plus with the Rite of Spirit, is I just get, like, bam, it turns into a monster. It's essentially 2 monster card slots. Ooh, Sangan, I like that. His... Let's see, his... Mirror Force is dead. So I'm fine just slamming the Sangan down, I think. And I think this is Serp once again. It is Serp once again. And I'm just going to get rid of this thing. Okay. We're slowly inching our way. I was not expecting, like, kind of a crazy match, like, as part of the first episode. Hachi. Goodness. Okay. So he gets a Papa card, but he can't beat over anything else. Ooh. Our Assailant Boy. Nothing to stop it. Love to see it. I will ensure Sangan punches over this. Okay. That's an interesting one, but nothing I am opposed to, per se. It doesn't help our aggressive plan, but he's like 7 cards left. Is he like really digging for that like MSC and BLS play or something? There's our other Tomate. Actually, where did our original Tomate go? Oh, he banished it. That's right. Along with all of our spies. Whoops. Okay. That's fine, though. Let's see you get a load of this. Eh? If that's Deco, I wanted to attack with Tomato. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, it was a Faith, but I got the Necro Valley out. And we still got the Tribe. Like, next turn we get an extra cards to potentially pitch if something troublesome appears. But we have 2 troublesome cards already in Sangan and the Tomate, which is nice. Ooh. We could just Heavy Storm and go for game. I don't think Yeah, fuck it. Trap does shoot and a knock. And he knows we have the tribe. Yeah! Hey! Whoa! That was tough. Whoa. So Chaos Turbo. I think we probably made some misplays there, but overall I'm pretty confident. Take a sip of my espresso. So I will admit my side game is pretty bad. I'm not entirely sure what's like the best like siding. He's playing a lot of flips, so I kind of want to at least swap this. He's running some back row stuff, but not like too terribly much. He might want to side into like if he has Dust Tornadoes. I kind of want to preemptively deal with stuff like that. So if I cut out this, and if I cut out a Book of Moon, I think that might be good. If I'm like side decking against like CT horribly, like please let me know. I want to know. I want to improve. I'm not the best duelist around, but you know I try. I try sometimes. That's all we can really ask for in life, really, is to try and hope for the best. Okay. So he has a set. I'm not terribly confident in a lot of this whatevers, so might just set Sangan and pass. Maybe even like Spirit Reaper pass, honestly. Sangan or Spirit. Sangan can like get us something. Spirit Reaper can also like stall things out. He's more likely to try and get rid of whatever this is, I think. So we'll set the Sangan and pass. Because I'd rather just get something that's like something in my deck while it's thicker. Okay, that's fine. But I'm playing like the OG Gravekeepers spy deck, so mine's kind of cooler. Alright. He's just passing. That's fine. Unfortunately, we can't really deal with this thing. But, you know, we'll pull... Yeah, I think now, since... Let's just do what we were going to do before, but with less options. Like, he can trap Dust Shoot us, but... Like, sure, take something away. Like, I'll take more LP. I like more LP, especially with this deck. So now he has all 3 spies. So, I mean, Silver Lining is like, we're not going to have to worry about spies moving forward. Aside from, like, the ones that already are on. What? Okay. What the heck? Interesting. Is it discard hand? Draw 5. So 2 Sorks and a Mobius. Man, yeah, he bricked a little bit, but thankfully... Ooh. Alright. Sure. Might probably get rid of a Rite of Spirit. Yeah, he finally hit. He took 2 cards to get rid of this boy. Actually, technically, Rite of Spirit's like live as hell right now. He did get rid of Sook though, so Nock's probably dead. So we'll dump the Nock. So we're not gonna do that. Oh yes, please, please. Oh no, you motherfucker! Oh no. I was like, we're so good, and then Nock. I mean, if we had had the Spirit Reaper and attack, we would have taken like a ton anyway. But that's okay. I kind of wish Endori had like 100 more attack. That would be nice. Like, how many knocks can one guy have? Surely. Yeah, 24 hurts, but I'm still feeling confident. Yeah, please. You wanna break? Target and especially someone in any position. It's either assailant or spy would be better for us at this moment. Because that thing saw 16, it can still punch over assailant. And I don't like that. Alright. You know, I kind of wish I didn't slide out of Lightning Vortex. Jar, okay. Like, he has all these things that he can't do anything to my spy, which is kind of the point of all these, like, kind of defendery stuff. Now, unfortunately, Gravekeepers on either side of the field will get buffed by Necro Valley, which is a little annoying. But let's see. We can try and pick stuff apart with, like, New Doria, potentially. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Like, I might be shotgunning some plays, but sometimes you just gotta go with your gut. All right, went through. It's 1K. 1K is a nice. He doesn't have Chaos Online, which is kind of nice. He has a Serp in the hand and then something else. He already duoed, so I'm gonna Necro Valley just purely deck thin at this point. I don't think I need to activate it yet. Especially because he still needs to like take care of the spy and technically Nudoria as well, because Nudoria like will pop one of his cards. You know, the issue is Nudoria can pop something on our end. We'll just get rid of Breaker. I feel like there's not like a great decision to do on that. Speaking of Breaker, do we want to slam Breaker down? I mean, maybe. I think, like, there's a good chance that's a chainable. But the one attack did go through on his Knight Assailant, which he may not have even cared about. I would feel safer, just whatever. It's gonna be like a Jar Greed. Oh, all right. We'll take it. Well, we take those. We take those. And I still can't do anything, so I'll just pass. These spies are quite the wall. Yeah, he's really trying to get something. He's really trying to get something in here. And by the way, if you're enjoying this video, like, consider like just dropping a like or like a comment on like your thoughts on Gravekeepers, or if you want to see more like dual stuff like this. I don't normally do, you know, dual content. But it's fun. It's fun. I like dueling. See, this guy's like double 2K. And this gal, big booty. So one flicked, 3 hundo. Not a ton, but it's something. And then whatever this could be, serpent. All right, yeah, he must be not drawing like the right things. But it's like it's so hard to tell, right? Like we haven't seen TD yet. He's got like the one serp. That might be it. Just another one. The annoying thing about Assailant is that it only works for like face-up monsters. So like if he's attacking a face down, he can't like flip it like after it flips because it's like damage step like shenanigans. But we'll get a free card. Honestly, if we could just take care of this, even if it's like a serpent, just to like get rid of it once and for all, I'll take. Ooh, Dekoichi. Hey, he is trying to pull a fast one on us. That guy. I'll shuffle for posterity. Not running Dekoichi. But like I said before, I was thinking about running a Dekoichi. Mirror Force is out, so I mean, I feel confident to go all in. I'm like, if he has a TT, like, there it is. I mean, essentially, it's we're going -1, but like just a -1 is not the worst thing in the world. Like he can do Serp beats now, I guess. Like, I mean, he has to have something. Like, he is way ahead of us in card advantage. We haven't seen like any back removal. Like, we know like the Mobius is in Grave, but that's it. So on Forge, we're gonna just have set and pass. Like, we're a top deck guys mode right now, people. So there's the Thunder Dragon. Now he has light, but he cannot get Chaos unless he deals with this Necro Valley. So we'll see. Oh, he's definitely going for the Necro Valley. You know, maybe I should have held on to the TT in retrospect. Like, see if he took care of the thing. Oh, no, okay. Not what I thought he was going to do, but... Not great position right now, though. I fear the card advantage deficit will be the end of us. We'll take that 26. I don't want to see it. But I do like big butts. What if we just summon this guy and pass? Honestly, I don't hate that. I don't hate... Because if we attack Sangan, he could, like, theoretically get, like, a Faith. And I really don't want that. But if he attacks into a Thunder Dragon, we can still, like... We'll take 200, but then we'll block something potentially. So I feel like this is the best move we can make. I'm kind of sad we drew 7 tools when we did. It would have been nice way earlier, but, you know, it is what it is. Snatch Steal. Oh, no, that's... Yeah, damn. We got. Moral of the story, side back in Lightning Vortex, I think. I think I like the double Spear Soldier. Decree might come in handy, honestly, more than 7 tools. Basically, the reason why I have 7 tools is that so we can still use our traps, but not have to worry about stuff the opponent is doing. But if he's running stuff like Mobius, you know, it makes it trickier. Like, I don't know about Saku. Like, we could side in some decrees over like a 7 tools and a Rite of Spirit potentially. See how like we feel about this. Or honestly, I don't know how good like Book is in this matchup per se. But this might be the way to go. And we'll see. We'll see about this. Oh, got pressed on sighting. I assure game, I'm absolutely sure I am done sighting, please. There we go. It's like, are you sure you don't want to sight in something else? It might behoove you to sight in a different card. Ooh, baby. Okay. I guess we might as well slam both down, right? Pot agree for 2K. And then I think we will normal. And then do we set? We might set. No, that's fine. I'm fine with this. So we got to get him down from 10k is the first of our issues. That's why I'm kind of iffy with Upstart on like lower tier decks, just because like life points can really be a difference. But yeah, on the same token, so can draws. Gotcha. Hook, line, Japan. God dang it, not again. Well, we saw how annoying Spy was last game. So it's, it's fair. All's fair in love and Gravekeepers. Okay, so he does not have any in hand. That's fine. We could just, like, souk and double attack. Is that giving him, like, information, though? Maybe. But... this offsets Upstart Goblin, which is why I'm doing this. And then you come back here. Wachoo! Because I feel like we're not going to get much better advantage with Tsukiyomi than, like, that exact moment in time. Sombyra, interesting. Very anti-spy. Not with Necro Valley, but like general vanilla spy. It does, in fact. But I'll take 11 hundo and search for could get Newdoria. So Myra's at like 19, so it's still not like fun. But it's just attack. Unfortunately, we don't have Spy. Spy would be great. Probably Tomato, I guess. Keep this conga line going on. If he wants to set something, we might just go ahead and snipe it out. Book of Life. Okay, that would have reset his Sombyra, or Book of Moon. So I'm not opposed that we did that. But Tsukiyomi also takes care of, like, Sombyra. Sook-proof this, bitch! It's stupid. Yeah, it's stupid. It's all stupid. I kind of want to bait stuff out with this, like, Rite of Spirit. Because it is dead right now. Like, did he remember we had Tsukiyomi? It feels weird someone is on Byra to beat over a Sangan. Right? Like, that's weird. 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 Okay. Is that a TD? So you might as well go for it. I'm okay with this. If only Riot Spirit could do like any monster, that'd be the most broken card, honestly, if it could do that. But we've been going like 1-for-1s, and I'm honestly fine with these because I have all these cards that like deal with things, like for the most part. Like if he wants to pop this, like, be my guest. Like we could even babe another one out, but like I think he's smart. Like he's not gonna just like heavy storm without Necro Valley on the field. You know what I mean, Oos? Speak of the devil, though. Yeah, no reason to like use it, so we'll just slap a tomato. My fucking tomato! Attack indirectly with its juicy bite of death. I'm feeling good. I'm like James Brown. I feel good. Da 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 da. I'm gravekeeping. Da 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 do. Gravekeep. Do your beats. Da da. I feel good. Bow 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 bow. All right, now the flips are coming. Which is annoying. But how do you feel about 2? Count 2 tomatoes. Okay, Sanganathan. What will he get? A Serp. Alright, Serp is now in play. The Serp is now in session. Attack for another 14. Do we Tariff? I don't want him to know we have Necro Valley yet. Doesn't help anything out. If we have to discard it for some reason, that's fine. You could argue deck thinning is always good, and hence the discard. Ooh, that's actually like, we weren't using it right now, so I guess I'm okay with it, but like for him, he's probably like happy. Honestly, probably the other Necro Valley, because I'd rather search one out. Or we get Rite of Spirit. Rite of Spirit, yeah, Rite of Spirit's dead right now. I'd rather have 2 Necro Valleys, because if he wants to pop one, we would have the backup. Ooh. Yeah. That's a good one for him to hit. We might have to snatch this. Like, where are our Gravekeepers? There he blows. There he goes. I almost want to just, like, snatch first and see what, like, that does. Like, if he has MSC, I want him to pop it, basically. Like, he's thinking. Like, he's probably got something. But I think he's going to give me it. I think he's going to give me the tribe-infecting virus. Like, if he wants to Saku this, then Saku it. Like, it's essentially doing 600. But that's okay. So now I feel like maybe we should... Did he TT? Yeah, he did TT. Now I feel like we should Tariff. I don't know my exact logic behind it, but it makes sense in my head. And sometimes you gotta play off of vibes, I think. We got the vibe infecting virus on board right now. And that's key. Like, I'm such a gunshot player, and I feel like I need to, like, slow things down. Slow my roll, if you know what I mean. So now we're going to see if he decides... Okay. If he wants the mirror... The mirror. Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. Okay. Sure. I don't like these draws. I don't like them at all. God, Serp is such a stupid card. It comes back every turn, and all these discard, like... Boy. Boy. Like, you gotta be quicker than that. The Zombire and not attacking. That's... I mean, I guess we'll see if we can get this off with... Actually, no, we can activate this and then write a Spirit back. Spear Soldier. We don't have to reveal the assailant yet. Pop Warriors. Then we'll attack. Then in battle phase, we'll try and get Spear back to poke him in the butt. Sorry about that. I raised my voice. Wasn't very professional of me. Does he have like a Solemn or something? Like, what are you thinking on 7 tools? Is he running 7 tools too? That'd be wild. Like, the only thing I can target is Spear. See, I think Riot Spear honestly has been putting in work. He does have the Solemn. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I can still summon Assailant, but that's not doing like anything right now. So we'll just have to pass. Interesting. He's signed to the Solemn Woman. The Solemn Woman. That's not even a word, and I agree with you. Okay. We get our 2K booty boy with 20 million stats. And we'll let Tribe punch in first. Going to mirror or Book of Moon this guy. Because he will still get the buff. I'm okay with that. I think we kept Tribe like long enough. Like, we got plenty of it out. Decree is fine. Let's see if he has like stuff to like... We need monsters. I mean, that's ultimately like the gist of the story. Like, do we run Embodiment of Apophis? No. Yeah, do your thing. Like, it always comes in a day, like, he could just slap down, like, a BLS. If, like, BLS plus, like, MST or Heavy. Like, he still has all that. Oh, no, he sent the Night Assailant. Problem with Necro Valley, like things in the graveyard can still do graveyard things, and I hate that. Fuck it. Discard. Ooh, we got the Chaos Sword. Let's go, boy. I mean, it's one Chaos down. Not that it was going to do anything, and I think I think he acknowledges like it wasn't going to do anything. But we still got nothing, which sucks. But Necro turns off his Faith, which is nice. Does not turn off Heavy Storm, which is why I was almost considering running, at least in the side, Spell, was it called Spell Shield Type B? Is that what it's called? To stop things. But I opted out for 7 tools instead, because it's either like you want to deal with spells or you want to deal with traps. And I feel like in the side game, it's probably more important. And there's the Moby. So might be in a world for her. We don't have Sook yet. Ooh, that's game. That's 50. Just like that. Wow. That was a great duel. That was a great duel. I hope it was fun. Like I can't tell. But first time trying out like Gravekeepers. Like honestly, like I think we played pretty well, all things considered. Let me know what you think about this build. Maybe we'll change it by next week. I'll do this throughout April 2025 of recording. And we'll see if you want to keep this series going. If you want to switch decks up moving into May. But I think this was a lot of fun. I might post something on like Patreon. Whether it's like additional duels or stuff like that. So if you want to support the channel, join my Patreon for potentially that stuff. And until next time, duel on, passionate duelist.